The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UMass offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Hairston. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So Buffalo's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football.
Intercepted! Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's good. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. On the ground, it's good. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Back to throw. It's Hairston. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And first down for the offense.
Off the RPO, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Wants to keep it in the air. The screen, he can go. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Demps. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Scrambling away. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over UCLA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense set on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Got a man, it's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks, it's Lyons. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires on the move. Working on the right. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Quick step and go. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo! Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Hairston. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. UMass will line up to punt it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Baryshnikov for the toe tap.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets it out fast. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. Back to throw, it's Kennedy. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys, as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UMass offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Caught in the backfield, it's Demps. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lynch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lynch. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So now it's second and long. back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Hairston. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Brooks. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Isaac. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Into the end zone, and it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll leave it with him. And some room to work. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Kansas State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up 14 over Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's Boyd. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And it's no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
2nd half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. They're setting up the screen. Nice move there. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fires one high and deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. UMass will line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Scanning the field, it's Kennedy. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Open spaces. Touchdown Bulls. And that one will give them the lead.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Throwing right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. UMass will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the ground, he's got it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
Out of the gun. The running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Makes the grab. It's working. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. To the air. It's Hairston. He's got the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lynch. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback. And he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Kennedy. Finds his man, it's Lyons. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Minutemen backs against the wall deep in their own end here on 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for room, it's Lynch. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. UMass will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Kennedy. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
And a 1st down for the offense.
Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Or will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go.
2nd down coming up.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to UCLA.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds his tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The give out of the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Kennedy. Rushes on him. Turning it off. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
They'll try to power it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Powers forward. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the route is on. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Hairston. Blasted as he lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. And here comes the punt team.
On to kick it away.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time and even better this time around. Got it behind the line. It's Lyons. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Lyons. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. Quick toss. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Brought down.
And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get